Good morning or good afternoon or good evening. This particular video is going to go over and show you how to find your TEKS. So before you get started with anything else with your lesson plan, the thing that you have to do first is you have to locate the TEK that you're going to use, or the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. So every teacher has to start with that objective because the Texas Education Agency, the state of Texas, they mandate what our students should be learning. And kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, all the way up to 12th. And so you have to start there. You can't just create an objective based off something that you would like to do. It has to start with a TEK. So what I wanted to do is show you how to find those TEKs and then how to notate them for the purposes of this assignment. So you want to come to the TEA website, or Texas Education Agency website. It's tea.texas.gov. And what you're going to do first is come over here to academics. If you hover over that, you'll see right under here, under curriculum standards, is Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills, and you're going to click on that. Now remember that you're creating lesson plans based on your grade level that you want to choose. So you don't have to do it on your certification area. You don't have to do it like on the classroom that you're observing. So you can pick the grade level that you want to complete your lesson plans for. So what I'm going to do is just show you how you can find those TEKs and how you're going to notate them. So for the purposes of this demonstration, let's just look at the English Language Arts reading, Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. Again, so they're broken up by chapter, or you can come down here for elementary and they're broken up by grade level. So again, just for the purposes of this demonstration, let's click on English Language Arts. And they're going to break it down again for you by kind of grade range. So here's elementary, here's middle school, and here's high school. So again, for the purposes of this demo, let's go to 6th grade middle school. So I'm going to click on this little bubble right here. And it's going to pull up my Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. So the things that 6th graders must learn in English Language Arts throughout the year. Okay, so they don't tell you the flow. A lot of districts will tell you the flow, like what you're going to cover the first 6 weeks, or the first 9 weeks, and the second, et cetera, et cetera. Again, for the purposes of these lesson plans, you're going to pick your TEK that you want to be able to use. Again, go back to the lesson plan instructions though, and make sure you review what type of TEK that you need to choose, whether it's math or reading or low level or high level. So make sure you review those instructions. Okay, the TEKs actually start here at letter B. So all these up here, you need to disregard those. What you're going to be looking for is anything that starts after B, knowledge and skills. So you'll notice here that they're broken up kind of by topic: reading fluency, comprehension, literary text, informational text, writing process. So the TEKs will be broken up like that no matter what subject you choose. It'll kind of give you this broad topical kind of thing. So within that, you're going to pick a single TEK. So for example, here under reading comprehension of informational text and expository text, students analyze, make inferences, draw conclusions. That's kind of the broad overview. What I'm looking for is the subletter. So are you going to choose, for example, summarize the main ideas? Or are you going to choose explain whether facts included in an argument are used for and against an issue? So you're choosing one of those sub-letters. You're not choosing 10 and only 10. You would be choosing 10A, okay, or 10B, or 10C. So the biggest thing when you're choosing your TEK is you need to choose a TEK that's going to be substantive enough or substantial enough so that you have about an hour's worth of material. So even if you're choosing like a low-level kind of TEK, it still needs to fill an hour. So one of the common mistakes I see is that students, let's say they pick picking the letters A, uppercase and lowercase. Well, that may not take an hour or hold kindergarten interest for an hour. So even though it's more low level, you still need to pick something that you can work with the students for about an hour, whether it's low level, high level, math, reading, social studies, whatever it is, it needs to fill about an hour's worth of material. So you can look at the examples on how to notate it, but typically people do it a variety of different ways. The way that I do it is I take this part right here. So you can take that double S, 1110.18, which tells me that it's English Language Arts in 6th grade. Then you're going to do parentheses, lowercase b parentheses, And let's say I was doing this one, I would do parentheses, 2 parentheses, parentheses, A parentheses. So you're just going to follow the format that you see here exactly. So SS 110.18 parentheses, lowercase b parentheses, parentheses 2 parentheses, parentheses, uppercase A parentheses. Basically what that tells me as an instructor, okay, I know exactly where I need to go to find it. Okay, so within your lesson plan, you're giving me the notation, but you're also going to write it out so that I can see it, as well as seeing the notation there. So you will be doing both. Okay, so again, the way that we got here is we start with tea.texas.gov, go to academics, right under here for curriculum standards, I'm going to go to TEKS. And then again, you're going to choose your subject area, or if you want to work in elementary, you can get to it that way. But you're going to choose your area, choose your grade level, and you'll be able to find your TEKS here starting under the letter B.